Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? I hope your world is a beautiful day. Hope the sun is shining and you're having a great day. It is shining here. It's beautiful weather this week. Yesterday we got up to 78 degrees. 78. So nice, so nice. I cleaned windows. I cleaned all the downstairs windows yesterday because I have all the windows open and do some major cleaning that needed done. And we finished painting up our garage doors from brown to white. So we got that done, and it was a gorgeous day for it. Just perfect weather. So I hope you guys are having great weather. Today's going to be another beautiful day. Going to be in the 70s again today. Not as warm as yesterday, but still a gorgeous day. And then we're supposed to get rain Sunday night into Monday. So I hope it doesn't make all my clean windows dirty. I wanna start cleaning the ones upstairs today, but I probably won't get too far on that. So I hope you've got your coffee. I've got my tea, which it's cold tea this morning since it's so warm. I've actually got my ceiling fan on today. So good morning, Dawn, Monty, Margot. Thanks for stopping in to see what's going on with me. I like to do these close to around the first of the month so I can let you know if anything new is going on with me and what's coming up and all that stuff. So I feel like I've just been crazy busy, mostly working on things for the house, painting rooms, cleaning out closets, redoing closets. It's just a lot of stuff going on. Painting garage doors, cleaning windows. Still have a long list of things to do because some of you know, some of you may not, that we are trying to get our house ready to sell. So we're hoping to find a new house within the next few months so that we can move hopefully closer to our son and daughter-in-law and grandkids. So that is our goal. So even if we don't get it sold as soon as we want, we're going to have it ready. So it's looking pretty darn good, I think. So hello, Janet and Margot. Thank you for stopping in. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just feel like so much is happening. Yeah, so well, let's get into what's going on with me. So I am going to be, some of the stuff you've seen before, but I'm going to be telling you about events that are coming up and lots of things like that, and give you dates and times and all that stuff that maybe you didn't get before. Everything's kind of set in stone now, so everything is good to go. So I've got a list of things that I want to talk to you about. So let's get a sip of tea. Well, Brenda, I won't be leaving my studio behind because we've already told the realtor that nothing in this room stays. Nothing stays. Everything goes. It's all transportable. Yes, we have nail holes in the wall, but we've already said we will patch those and we will repaint it the same color, or we'll just leave it ready for them to paint whatever color they want. So all the rooms in the house have fresh paint except for this one, so it won't take long to repaint this room if we need to. But nothing in my studio will stay. That is a deal breaker right there. So we won't be doing any of that. All right, let me put myself up in the corner a little bit here, and we'll just start right in with this one. You guys, let me get my... There we go. Okay, so as you know, this is an Art Waves class. I love this painting so much, and I really cannot wait to teach it, you guys. It is going to be April 28th at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's a 4-hour class with DecoArt Americana acrylic paints. Not very many colors in this. Super fun to do. You can register for this over at C, the letter C, the number 2, C, events.com. So it should be c2cevents.com. I don't know how well you can see that down here on this flyer that I've got here. But it's C2C events, and my class is April the 28th at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's a 4-hour class. It's going to be so much fun. And we're going to do all of everything except for getting the base coat on the background in class. Okay, so this will be an all-class project. Not much prep involved with this one at all. It is going to be super, super fun. Hi, Trisha. Oh my gosh, Trisha, it's so good to have you here. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I've been thinking of you often. I hope things are going well. So, yeah, I really miss talking to you. So it's good to see you on here. Thanks for stopping in. So this one is Lady of Mystery. So I hope you guys can join me for that one. It is going to be so much fun. I just can't even begin to tell you how much fun I had doing this. I've been doing a little bit more mixed media in some of my projects, which is so fun, stamping and stenciling and just playing around with the background with stuff. So yeah, this one's fun. I hope you guys will join me for this one and paint this Lady of Mystery. So that's my first one I wanted to show you. I feel like I have a whole pile of stuff over here to show you. So this is my next one. And why did my camera get so dark? I don't know if it's because I moved that and it made it dark. Okay, this one is titled Springtime. And this is a surface from my website, but you don't have to get it from my website. I think CD Wood carries one that's similar. It's a little more rounded at the top, so you would have to adjust your lettering up here a little bit. And you can obviously paint it on anything that you want. Is the Lady of Mystery... Brenda, I'm assuming you're asking about the Lady of Mystery. No, it won't be on my website because it is specifically for Artwaves, so it won't be until after Artwaves is done that the packet will be available on my website. So be watching for that. It will be in May sometime probably. But if you want to paint with me in a live Zoom class, then you'll want to go to Artwaves. And if you live in the United States, it's a little bit cheaper because it's Canada rates. So yeah, you might want to check that out. So this is my second class. This is Springtime. Let's see if I can put my light back on it. Shine it up a little bit. There we go. This is definitely a beginner class. If you haven't painted in a long time or you're new to painting, this is definitely a class for you. Even if you have painted for a long time and you're just like, oh, I just want to take something so I can just relax and enjoy, don't necessarily need to learn anything, I just want to paint along and have fun. This is the class for you. This is a very beginner friendly class, and there is prep work for this. So once you purchase the class, the prep video link will be sent to you, and the packet, so you can make sure you have all your supplies and everything ready for this class. But very, very beginner friendly. Again, it's April 29th, 2 p.m. Eastern. It's 4 o'clock, 4-hour class, done again with Deco Art Americana acrylic paints. So if you are interested in this class, head over to c2cevents.com and check out this class and all their other classes that they have going on, you guys. It's going to be great. And I'm going to be on Audrey Live on Facebook March 10th, I believe, at 1 p.m. Eastern. I didn't write that down for sure, but I believe it is March 10th. So you might want to hop over there and check that out. I'll be showing you a little bit of one of these projects, maybe a little technique or something that we'll be doing in one of these. So you might want to make sure you mark that on your calendar and go to Audrey Live on Facebook and check it out, you guys. All right, I'm going to bring my next one in before I take this one out, so maybe my light will stay bright, and we will take this one off. Now this is a class for Oklahoma, and boy, that is looking dark, and it is not as dark as it shows on the camera shot. This is one of my classes for Oklahoma. Yeah. Oklahoma Painting Palooza. This will be, this one, let's see, the Painting Palooza is October 22nd through the 29th. And this will be my class Tuesday, October 25th from 6 to 10 p.m. So it's got some bling on it. We're going to be doing a lot of stenciling. Now, the birds are stenciled mostly. We don't have a whole lot of painting we have to do on them. And the ornaments will be stenciled on. Not the design that's on there, because you can put your own design on, but the shape, so we get nice shapes. Our snowflakes are stenciled, so we'll be doing some stenciling in this class, and a fun way to do the pine needles, and you'll have all that shiny shine on there. You can also bling up your snowflakes if you want, but I wanted to keep like the gold there, and then I've got silver up here on the top. This one is the Beauty of Christmas. Hi, Carol. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you, lady. Or see you typing on here. Man, I really love Oklahoma Palooza because you just really get to see all your friends that you only get to talk to on Facebook. So it's so much fun. I hope a lot of you will come to Palooza this year and sign up for my classes. I'm excited about my classes, you guys. I'm really excited about the next class. So let me show you the next one I'm going to be doing for Palooza. And it is this one. Let me zoom out a little bit. It is 'Tis the Season to Sparkle. I really don't know why my lighting is so dark. So this is a pillow cover, 16 by 16 pillow cover, and we're going to paint with fabric paints. Look at that bling, bling, bling on there. That is glitter fabric paint, and I have metallic fabric paint here, but it's so flexible and bendable. Even the glitter, it's not thick and globby and heavy. It's just perfect, you guys. I don't have a pillow form in this one, but it fits a 16 by 16 pillow form. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love, 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 love this pillow cover. I think it is so gorgeous. It's probably one of my all-time favorites. Okay, we'll be painting with fabric paints. We'll be stenciling all of this on up here. But look at that. Oh, you guys, I cannot wait to teach this one. This one is going to be Wednesday, October 26th from 8 to 3. So pretty. So pretty. I love it. I love it. So I hope I will see a lot of you sign up for this class. I've allowed 6 hours for this class, so we can allow for layers to dry. We'll be doing probably a wet on wet technique with this, and I don't want you to feel rushed in any way, because this is just going to be so fun. I loved painting this. I did paint this on a couple of canvas panels as well, so I'll be showing you those canvas panels. I did one with a black background, so you'll be able to see that one at Palooza as well. But this is one of my favorites. So I was glad that they picked this one. I was really hoping they would. It's going to be lots of fun, you guys. So that one is for October 25th. No, this one's October 26th. 8 to 3 is the class for this one. It's going to be a fun, fun, fun one. All right. This one here, as a lot of you know, is a class for Creative Innovations. So this is a Creative Innovations class, which is a live class. And I've titled this one The Song of Spring. Hi, Marilyn. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Sue. We're going to be doing some prep on this. So if you want to paint along with me, there is a video link over on Creative Innovations on the event page that lists this particular event. In the description box for the event, it lists the link so that you can watch the prep video and get yours right to here, and then we'll finish it up together. But this one is going to be just a fun, fun little spring project to create and paint it on anything that you want. This would be so cute on a little memory box, or, you know, if you do boxes up for your grandkids or anything like that. I think this would be a fun one. Let's see, it's April 7th is the class for this one, so be watching for that one. Okay, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Wide angle back out here. You know, my tabletop is white. I do not know why it's looking yellow there. Very weird. Does have something to do with my lighting, which is the same that I've always used, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. Okay, so for this penguin here, I have to tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed painting this penguin. Oh, thank you, Brenda. She says my range of variety of things is amazing. Well, I try to keep it different and mixed up and not doing the same thing all the time. I don't want you to expect the same thing out of me. I want you to come and, what's Lonna going to paint today? That's what I want. So I want you to, you know, be ready to pick up your paintbrushes and paint along. So this one was definitely out of my box. Because as I've said many times before, I'm not an animal painter, but I thought this one would be very easy to paint. And it was much easier than I thought. I think I get in my head and think, those animals, I just can't paint those animals. You know, they have to be so detailed in order for them to look like what you're trying to paint. So, yeah, they do intimidate me. Animals intimidate me so much. But this one turned out to be so easy. There seriously is not a lot of technical, what you would call decorative painting type of stuff in this. There's a couple places, but overall it's putting paint in strategic places to make it look like what you want it to look like. So that's the key with this one. It was incredibly fun to paint. So I have decided to make this a Zoom class. So on my website, you can check this out. Let's see. It is going to be April 2nd, which is a Saturday, at 10 a.m. Central Time. It'll be a 4-hour class, and it's only $25. I think you guys will really enjoy painting this one. It was done with just DecoArt Americana acrylic paints. I didn't use any Traditions paint, which is what I traditionally, you know, on things like this like to use. But I just used the Americana paints. And look at all that beautiful depth. To me, it looks like a photograph. And I love that about it. It was much easier than I expected. So expect for it to be much easier, but you can go over to my website, lonnalamb.com, and sign up for this class. And once you do, you'll get the PDF. You can download the PDF, and it has the instructions in there of what to do to be ready for class. Really, it's just whatever size surface you're painting needs to be white. That's it. There won't be anything that you do ahead of time for this one. We will do it all together. Okay? Super fun class. I really enjoyed this class. So, yeah, head over to lonnalamb.com. Sign up for this one. It's going to be fun. $25, man. That's a bargain right there for 4 hours of live teaching with me in a Zoom room. So, check it out. Check it out. One of my all-time favorite designs. All right, let's go to this one here. All right. Yes, Andrea, I love the realism of the penguin too, and the water was what I was the most worried about. Not the penguin so much, because I thought I could get pretty close to looking like a real penguin, but the water, you know, I really wanted it to look like that sparkling water, the top of the water back there. So I'm like, oh, can I do that? Can I do it? I don't know. Can I? It's not the first time I've painted water, but I don't know. That was like such an important part of this painting besides the penguin. And these bubbles over here, so super easy. So super easy. I mean, you'd think bubbles would be, more difficult, that would require technical stuff. Oh my gosh, you guys, so easy. The way I did them is so easy. So, all right, this one here, another painting that I love. Now, for this year, I always like to challenge myself each year to either do something different in my painting or, just challenge myself. So this year, my challenge is to paint more realism. I want to paint things that look more real, like it's a photograph. Or like you could reach in that painting and just pick it up and take a drink of that hot tea. That's kind of my goal for this year. So this one, man, I had this line drawing drawn up for over a month, maybe almost 2 months before I actually got to sit down and paint it. So I was excited to paint this. I had in my mind exactly how I wanted that background to look. So it was a lot of fun. This one is going to be an SDP class, Society of Decorative Painters. It's going to be one of their classes, their Zoom classes. And it's going to be scheduled for June 15th. I don't think they have it up yet to grab this class yet, but be watching for that. This will be a do I have a 4-hour class on this one? I think it's a 4-hour, 4-hour class. No prep for this other than getting your line drawing of your cup and everything on. So we'll be doing all of this hopefully in class, or we might prep the background black. I haven't decided yet, but you'll get all that information with the class. But this one, one of my absolute favorites, along with that penguin, because these are two that I painted that are more realism this year. So I got a kickoff into painting a little bit more realism with the penguin and then this cup. And so it makes me happy when I do things like that. I like to challenge myself and push myself, and it always ends up being much easier than I have in my head that it will be. So you guys remember that. When you look at something, you think, oh, I can't paint that. It's probably much harder in your head than it actually will be to do the project. So get out of your head. Get out of your head. So, yeah, I love, love, love this one. It's just an absolute gorgeous one. Okay, let's move that one aside. That's going to be an SDP class. Don't forget. Okay, this one, I just showed this one a few days ago on Facebook. Now, this is a lily that I drew in a sketchbook. There goes my lighting, turning weird again. This is a lily I drew in my sketchbook last year when my husband was having surgery. So I was in the waiting room. I took my little sketchbook with me and decided to draw a few things up. And this was one of them. Now, I've tried to paint this several times, several different colors, several different ways, and none of them I liked enough to either make it into a packet or make it a class. So this one, when I got it done, I loved it. Again, I had in my mind what I wanted to do with this particular style. And I know lilies technically have 6 petals, but I drew it with 5, and I tried to paint it with 6. That's this one right back here. And even though I like that one, I like the way that I originally drew it better. I think it's more appealing, more pleasing to the eye with just the 5 petals. So this is a mixed media project. I am on a canvas panel, but I put 3 coats of white gesso onto this to smooth my canvas out, and then a coat or 2 of white paint. So it's a fairly smooth canvas, so it wouldn't grip my water-based markers is what I used on this. I used my Tombow water-based markers. So if you have some of those, and these are all that I have, so I just used what colors I had. So that's what I will be using on this, and I've decided to make this a YouTube live class. So you'll want to come with an Identi-Pen if you're going to do this with me. Have your canvas or board prepped to where it's fairly smooth. Several coats of gesso. I know canvases are pre-primed, but they are not primed well enough for me ever. I've never had one that I liked how it was primed. So I always either apply at least 2 coats of gesso to it and then a coat of white paint, or 2 or 3 coats of gesso and a couple of coats of white paint. All nice and smooth with a 2-inch damp foam roller. You get thin layers, makes it nice and smooth. You lightly sand in between each coat once it's dry, and you just get a beautiful, beautiful canvas to paint on. So you'll need an Identi-Pen because we're going to do pen and ink technique on this to begin with. So if you don't use an Identi-Pen, you'll want one that will not bleed when you put water on it. So that's important. And a stamp for your background. And then your markers. Okay. I do have a packet for this on my website, so you can go over there and grab the packet and see everything that I used. I list all the colors that I used for my Tombow markers by the number. So you can grab that packet on my website. This is an 8x10 canvas panel. This will be a fun live. Let's see, when am I going to do this one? I am going to do it April 20th. It's a Sunday at 1 p.m. So thank you, Debbie. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, this one is going to be a fun mixed media one to do. I love these markers because they're water-based, and you can use them like watercolor paints. So that made them really fun to use. And I did it a couple of different ways with those markers. I didn't just draw it on there and, go from that. Nope, I didn't do it that way at all. So not to begin with. So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that you can use the markers and have fun with them. I think you'll really enjoy this class. But come ready to just have, if you decide to paint or do it with me, have your line drawing on, and then we're going to get ready to put our ink on it. We'll put our ink on it, and then we'll paint it in. If you want to go ahead and have your ink on it, that's fine. It has photos in my packet that shows you each step of how I did it. This one, March 20th. Thanks, Brenda. It's going to be March 20th, so just in a couple of weeks. So, yeah, it's going to be on a Sunday. Yes, 3/20, that's March. We're still in March. We just started March. I'm already going to April. My gosh. We're in March, so it's going to be this month, just in a couple of weeks. I was originally going to do it as a live on Creative Innovations as a class on there, but I've decided to do it on my YouTube channel. And yes, it will be March 20th. Thank you so much, Brenda and Debbie, for letting me know I had the wrong date there. Okay, so much fun. I loved this, you guys. And you can do your lily any color you want, whatever colors you have in your Tombow water-based markers. You could also use ink, the ink-based markers. I think there's some out there that you can use water with. So you could try those. I have just a small set of them, but I didn't try them. So you could try those. If you have them and you know how to use them. I have a small set, but I've never used them. So there again, that's probably something I need to strive to do. All the new things that I buy to play with, I need to start playing around with them and start being creative with them. But this one was so much fun. You could do it in a journal page. You could do it, on any kind of wood surface, because a wood surface would be nice and smooth. But this was fun. This was fun. We will need to have a little bit of some gesso, white gesso, and I used the media line from DecoArt to add a little texture into our background. Okay, we'll do that along the way. And yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Okay, let's see what's next. All right, this one I know you've seen several times. I did post it on Facebook, but I hadn't never released a packet for it or figured out what I was going to do with it, because it's a very involved design. It's not advanced, but it's definitely an intermediate style of project. The background has like double layering on it. So in the background I did like, I painted it black or dark blue, and then I added some colors in and gently blended them out, and then did the bokeh effect on top of it based on where the color was that I put on the background. So that's how I chose my colors for my bokeh effect in the background. And then did the tree and the birds. So this was a little bit longer project than I normally do. So I was, really trying to think, what am I going to do with that? It's such a beautiful project. I don't want to keep it for myself. So I've decided to make this one a premiere on my YouTube channel. And it will be the 6th, which is this coming Sunday. It will premiere. I think it will premiere at 1 p.m. So that means the video will go live. And if you want to, there'll be the opportunity for live chat, so you can interact with each other that come and watch it. And I will drop in and make some comments and answer any questions that are with this project. So it will premiere this coming Sunday at 1 p.m. If you want to go to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Lonna Lamb, and check out my class. Let's see if I have that up here where I can show it to you. Nope. Anyway, it's youtube.com/Lonna Lamb. So, and you want to look for, there's 2 channels that have me on them, but you want to look for the one that has the black and white photo and has like 200 videos on it. So that's the one. The other one I started first, and then, yeah, things just kind of changed, and I'm going to go back to that one and do something different with it. I just don't know what yet. So, oh, Andrew, you'll be camping. Well, that's okay. If you can't watch it during the premiere, it will be on my YouTube channel forever. You can watch it anytime, but it's like 3 hours long, you guys. It's a longer video, so that's where I was a little torn with it. And I was originally going to make 3 cardinals in here, but I decided to do a chickadee. This winter we've had a lot of cardinals and chickadees, and I rarely see chickadees around our house, but we have had, I don't know if it's the same one, but a couple that likes to come onto our porch and like get right on our Ring doorbell and right in front of the camera, and it's like, I'm here, see me on your Ring. And I've always thought that was so funny. Every time the Ring goes off and I'll look and see what's out there, it's like a chickadee sitting right on the Ring doorbell, like looking in the camera. I'm like, ugh, that is crazy. But we've had a lot of cardinals this year, and an ornery chickadee or 2. I don't know. Could it be more than one? But yeah, this one will be fun. Now this one I did paint with Decorative Traditions paints, which I know you can't get from DecoArt yet because they are in the process of repackaging, and they're going to bring them out later this year. But oh, help me out, people. There is one person whose name has gone completely out of my head who does have Traditions on her website. So if you can remember her name, put it in the comments, because I have just gone totally blank. I can like see her face, but cannot think of her name. Yeah, if you want some Traditions paint, you'll have to head over to her website. So anyone that can remember her, put her name in the comments. Okay, so that one's a premiere on my YouTube channel. And then this one is also going to be a premiere. This is also done with Deco Art Traditions paints. The bokeh effect in the background. I'm telling you guys, I love that bokeh effect. I love it, and I want it. Maureen Baker, thank you, Brenda. MaureenBaker.com. Head over to her website if you want to get some Traditions paints, because she still has some. And they are amazing, luscious, artist grade, medium body paint. Love them. I love, love, love them. If I can help you love them, my job is complete, because I absolutely love those paints. They are amazing in every way. I love the pigment in them. I love how creamy they are, how beautifully they go on, how well they blend together, and just beautiful, beautiful paints. Now, I know I've already done a cherry painting with Traditions paints just a while back. I did a small little cherry, 3 cherries, but this one I did a little bit different colors. They're more, I don't know if you can't really see it in the shot here, but they're more a pink cherry as opposed to a red cherry or an almost black cherry, which is normally what I like to paint. So this one is on an 8x8 wood surface. Yep, just a wood surface. And of course you'll want to have it painted white before you start, because you know, you want to cover up the brown if you're painting on something similar to mine. And yeah, that bouquet in the background, I just want to find more and more and more projects to put that on, because I just love it. I just love it. And so I've been doing a little bit of those lately, and well, as you've seen, a few of those lately, because I just love that effect, and I love what it means. You know, bokeh effect means to simply blur out that background and make it hazy, and you know, it could be in the foreground, it could be just an item in the painting. I just love the whole idea of the bouquet. So this one is going to be a premiere on my YouTube channel on March 27th at 1 p.m. So if you want to see how I painted this particular cherry one, I've titled it Cherry Season, and you can get the packet for this on my website, lonnalamb.com, as well as the packet for this one, which is titled Angels Are Near, because when I see cardinals, I always think of family members, and you know, coming to visit, say hi, how you doing? So I titled this one Angels Are Near. So you can grab the packet for this one on my website. It has a lot of pages, a lot of pages. So, and you can grab the packet for this one as well as the packet for this one. So lots of packets you can grab over there, and this will be a premiere again on March 27th. I have company that will be in town, so I don't know how much of the premiere I'll be able to pop in with you guys, but I hope you'll be watching for this one. So I've titled it Cherry Season. Yep, that's what I've titled it. Okay. All right. One new thing that I'm coming up with, and I really wanted to get your opinion, and I don't have anything dark enough that I can make this pop a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to go grab a piece of black construction paper here. Because I want you to see these. I really would like some feedback and some opinion on these. I've decided to make some round stencils. Here's a couple of templates that I created, so tell me what you think. They're about 5.5 inch, I think. A 5.5 inch round circle. No, it's a 6 inch. 6 inch round circle. Are they both 6 inch? Because this one looks bigger. Yep, 6 inch. Okay, so a 6 inch round circle here. These are some new ones. Like I said, just templates. I haven't put them on my website yet. I haven't even tested them to see how they'll do. But so, just would like some feedback on these. If you guys think they would make some great background stencils, something to have fun with, let me know. I love these. Oh, you're talking about the bouquet backgrounds. I'm not seeing all of the comment there because let me see. Oh, Andrea, you love the backgrounds. I'm assuming you're talking about the bouquet backgrounds, and I'm the first person you have watched doing them. It is the background I want for some of my paintings. I just couldn't figure out how to do it. Yeah, super easy, just circles, and you can do it with a stencil or with a brush. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. You just want to blur it out a little bit and do it like that. But super easy, and I've done several videos, like my sparkler one that I did on YouTube shows you how to do it more with a brush and just kind of blurring it out. Of course, the cherries one that I did here a while back, the birds and the cherries here both have that effect in the background. I'm thinking I did one more with that effect that may be up on my YouTube channel, but I can't think of it at the moment. So, yeah. So what do you guys think of the stencils? Do you think they would be a fun one to, add to your collection of background stencils? Let me switch back over to my Facebook feed. Okay, love the stencils. They are awesome. Thank you. Will I post a YouTube class schedule? Yes, I will. When I get done here, I'll post when all my premieres are and my next lives are on YouTube. And if you have not yet liked my new page that I have on Facebook, which is Paint Along with Lonna. That one kind of goes along with my YouTube channel. So I'm going to start trying to do the live where it goes into that particular page and into YouTube at the same time. So you might want to head over there and like that page as well. It's Paint Along with Lonna, because that's what my YouTube channel is, Paint Along with Lonna. So I was gonna try to go live in there this morning, but I don't think I have my stream key right for it or something, because it didn't want to go in there. So this is the last thing I had to show you this morning. I felt like I had so much to show you and talk to you about, and I hope I covered everything. I can bring anything back that you want to see, or if you have any questions about anything that I've shown you already, I can answer those questions and let you know about them. I'll try to go back and in the description below this put the information about all the different classes and the links and everything. I'll put those in the description below so that you will have those. If you just want to click on the link for one of the C2C events, you can click on that, like the Lady of Mystery. You can click on that and it will take you to their website so you can sign up for the class. And I'll do all that when we get done with this live here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Brenda, I don't ship to Canada right now. I'm trying to get that changed. It's been so expensive to ship there. I'm really not sure how other artists can afford to do it. But for me, being just little old me, shipping to Canada is very expensive, and most people who order do not want to pay the extreme shipping that it takes to get something there. So, I use Tombow markers, just their water-based markers. It says water-based right on the marker. So yeah, and I don't have a huge selection of markers, as you can see. This is all I have of Tombow markers. I've got some ordered, some different colors, some pastel colors, and some different colors, but yeah, that's what I used. Awesome markers, you guys. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but I really like I like the brush tip on these, or the tip on these. Plus, it's a dual tip if you ever want to do some smaller detail stuff. It's got this smaller tip on here. So I like that about them, and ideally you should probably store them flat like this. Keep the ink in there. But I think with Tombows it doesn't really matter. I think their product is just so good that you don't have to worry so much about them drying up, because I've had them in that container for a long time, and every one of them just had beautiful ink still coming out of them when I went to use them. So yeah. Okay, any other questions or comments, you guys? This will be here on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook page. Lonna Lamb Designs, that's the one I linked to today. So you can watch it anytime. If you have not yet subscribed on my YouTube channel, I hope that you will subscribe, and please hit the thumbs up for this video. It all really helps me on YouTube to keep my channel going, and I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I'm excited for all the things that are coming up, and I'm working on more stuff all the time in between getting the house ready to hopefully sell soon. So all right, I don't see any other questions popping up. I think I'm going to create another 1 or 2 different round stencils, and then test them out on some stuff and see how they look, and maybe get those up on my website hopefully in the next month. So I'll be watching for those. Maybe by the time I do my next coffee and chat next month, they'll be ready to go. So all right, you guys, I think that's going to be just about it for me. Let me make myself big. Andrea says there is a company called Stadler that make a similar type pen with double ends and are available at Michael's, and they are water-based. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. I've got to get out and run to Hobby Lobby today. I might stop by Michael's and see if I can grab some of those and test them out. I'm wanting to do a few little videos, you know, for testing different products and see how they work, doing different things with them. I've had that in the back of my mind to be doing for this year, so I've already got a few things lined up that I want to do. It's just sitting down and finding the time to do them. So so much stuff. There's only so many hours in a day. So many hours in a day. If I could just go without sleep and get all this done, it would be a perfect world, but I can't. Not that I sleep well, so. All right, you guys, if there's no more questions or comments from you, I think I am going to get ready to sign off and head out and do a little shopping, and then come back and do a little house cleaning and reorganizing and getting stuff ready on this beautiful day. May even take a walk today. So I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Enjoy your day. Do something creative and do something just for you.